Okay, good morning, everybody. So it's about it's just before 7:30, same time as yesterday. So we're getting on a bit of a routine for, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Yesterday was a 0. So we're leaving Low Gap. Unicoi Gap is in about a little over 9 miles, and then we're gonna go from there and see if we can find spots. We want to go above. We want to hit at least 10, hopefully 11 ish. But we'll keep you posted, see how the day goes. It's a little bit foggy here this morning. Can't see too much, but it's a nice morning. It's not supposed to rain, but it feels like there's drips coming down. I think it's just from the fog, though. I can't video and talk on the uphill or the downhill. I'll fall on the downhill, and I can't breathe on the uphill. So this is we don't have too many opportunities to film where it's flat. So I thought I'd give you a little morning view. So today is technically, it's our day 9. I know a lot of people, they don't count the approach day as one of their days. We are. I'm just going to count how many days we're actually out on trail, and we'll include the approach trail. So today is our day 9. We had one full day of break yesterday, and we did have a half day on Saturday. And other than that, all of our days have been between 7.5, 8.5 miles. And if it were me starting again too, I definitely wouldn't even try to go more than that. That's enough in the beginning, especially if you got bad weather and your pack is heavy, you haven't figured out what things to get rid of yet. It's good to take it easy. Everybody, young, middle-aged, and old, have been having problems with their knees because you're not used to so much up and down and such steep up and down. It's been constant. We haven't really had any flat, so keep that in mind. If you do have bad knees, maybe prepare and bring your knee brace. But anyway, so hopefully this fog will lift today, and I'll get to show you some views. A little bit of different terrain today. That is like little bouldering along the side. Doesn't show you how steep that is down there, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. So Faith just threw her first bear hang way up on that limb. Shot put Pete off. Perfect. Be the perfect bear hang. We're somewhere up Trey Mountain, not sure how far, but this is the beautiful ridge. Look at that. Oh my, I wish this would do it some justice. Look at this view. I guess you'll have to hike the AT if you want to come and see what it actually looks like. So this was our campsite last night. We were a little bit stopped earlier than we had planned. Trey Mountain was quite the mountain. We're gonna try now to get into Dix Creek, the Gap. We're gonna stay at around the Bend hostel, and we're gonna go into Clayton and get some of my gear changed out to make it lighter. Make sure my food is organized and not too heavy, not too much. After we leave Clayton, or after we leave around the Bend, we'll be heading into what's called the 40-mile wilderness, where there's nothing, you can't get any resupply or anything, so you got to set yourself up for 40 miles. So we'll be setting ourselves up for that today. I know I was way too heavy, especially, I shouldn't have been carried. I think somebody checked my pack right before we were climbing Trey Mountain, and they figured I was at 38 pounds. That's too heavy for this old body. So I got to do some things to try to make it lighter. And I know one of the things I'm doing wrong is food. I've got it too heavy, so we'll figure that out. When you come after Trey and you find this nice old campsite here, it's great. The only thing is the water is like a 0.1, but it's steep down, so it's not an easy water carry. But there is more campsites. We thought this was the only one, but there's a little trail right along the edge. You can see it right there that goes up, and there's at least 2 or 3 more nice campsites in there. So it is a perfect spot for those who got a little too tired on Trey Mountain. Okay, so we are here at Stanimals around the bend. There's one of the washing rooms. This place is amazing. Everywhere you turn around, you have bathrooms. There's several like living room spaces to set up and enjoy your evening. This is the outside. You can set up your tent here. They are going to be sending back. They're going to do it. They let me do up a box from here so that I could have all evening to sort through my stuff and get rid of as much as I can. And they're going to ship it out for me. They have a good resupply. They pick you up right at Dix Creek Gap to bring you here. It's only 0.6, I think, from Dix Creek, but it's a really dangerous road. So it's better to get them to pick you up. There's also Outdoor 76 runs a free shuttle out at Dix Creek Gap several times a day into Clayton. They will pick you up here, also at the hostel. They come up to see if anybody wants to go into town. Clayton was amazing. Outdoor 76 was amazing. I had called Outdoor 76 back at Mountain Crossings trying to find a synthetic sleeping bag that's lighter than what I have. And they only had one, so he held it for me this whole time. It took me a long time to get from Mountain Crossings, which is mile 31, to Dix Creek, which is mile 69.3. And he held it for me that whole time, didn't call a question. So that worked out. It was so great. In Clayton, they have some great restaurants. We went to Friends. I had wings. Faith had like a chicken wrap thing and mac and cheese. There was lots of little stores. It's so cute. And it's a free shuttle into town. And this is just the front part of Stanimals. At Stanimals, you can get breakfast. They have, I think they're private. They think they do have private, but it was taken. They have semi-private with 4 beds. They have tenting. They have another room. I'll show you it. But this is the front part. They make breakfast if you want it. You just have to make sure you let them know the night before that you want breakfast. This is one of the rooms in here. I'm videoing you. yeah. That was our cook. That was our cook. It was such an amazing breakfast. Thank you so much. And with my allergies, and he catered to me. Even I got to eat breakfast, which was so exciting. And in this room in here, this is where they have a resupply. They had lots of stuff to choose from in there. There was lots of options for me for snacks. You can't see, you're just getting a reflection of me. They do have some gear in there that they're selling out. They actually have a shoe tree too. Such a cool place, such amazing people. They're offering all kinds of advice. Reset was giving us some advice for when we hit the whites. They really cater to you. It's a perfect second stop for us. I couldn't be happier. This is, I guess, the sign. They closed down the Waynesboro Stanimals. So this is where we came here. I don't know if anybody's in this room. I'm not sure if I want to record. I'm going to go put some in this. This is the house number 2, where you can, I don't know if it's in here. No, okay, so this is the second kitchen. You can use this. There's washers and dryers, it seems like everywhere. And this is the hiker fridge. If you got something that you want to put in the fridge, you just put your name on it. There's a little hiker food box here. And they offer to do like pack shakedowns. This is, like I said, the perfect stop. This is our second stop. Our first stop was at Mountain Crossings, which was also great. But for our second stop, it's right here. Resupply, right into Clayton. Great people, great advice, lots of help. It's amazing. You can ship stuff out from here if you need to get rid of stuff. But yeah, I highly recommend.